I've decided why not to share with you my personal picks for the cold weather. I don't want to waste any words, just tell you everything what I have on my soul. I'm gonna start with the underwear. A thin top as a really first layer, wool mix or thermo tank tops, anyways, but something what you put under your jumpers, under your shirts if you want, and I just call it underwear. So really thin tops, but yet with the wool to give you that warmth as a really first layer. So and another thing here, I'm gonna be definitely wearing two things. This is the fleece tights and this is the wool mix or wool tights, usually black. I've seen the Calzedonia offers quite a few different colors and there are about 8 or 6% of cashmere, so they will give you that warmth. But guys, to be honest, I will wear these two at the same time. So my fleece tights, I bought them in my skin tone, and the cashmere or the wool mix tights in the black. And the black tights will be perfect for my winter style. And believe me girls, the combo of these two will give you that warmth, will give you that comfortable feeling while you are in a really cold season. Of course, if it gets to -30, I don't think you need to wear dresses or skirts. We covered the underwear. Next point, so here I'm gonna talk about my absolutely favorite for every winter, and this will be the turtleneck top or the roll-up top. To be honest, some shops call it turtleneck, some call it roll-up top, and for myself, I just call it a turtleneck top. My personal preference here, it has to be quite tight to my body. It has to be not really thin, not really thick, but something in the middle. It has to have really high, good, tight neckline, because I am really sensitive to cold. When it's really tight to my neck, I do feel warm, and it has to have wool. And guys, I do have a video on my channel. I'm comparing the turtleneck tops from different high street brands. They are all wool tops, so if you haven't seen this video, please check that out. It's quite cool, to be honest. It keeps me warm, it gives me cool touch to my styles, to my outfits, and obviously here you can play with the colors, because why not to wear colors? Why not to buy it in nice color that would suit to your other clothes and will give that cool detail in your outfit, so you can still be cool and stylish, but at the same time you will be really warm, right? Guys, next week I'm gonna make a video to show you how to wear a turtleneck top. We will discuss some cool outfit formulas, so please don't get lost and subscribe now. Thank you. So let's move to third tip. I choose really good coat, the teddy bear coat. This is really much inspired by Max Mara, and Max Mara do know they think, they do know how to keep us warm, but there are plenty of other shops that are inspired by Max Mara teddy coat. Great variety, so you can choose for yourself the coat with the wool, maybe you can choose the mixed wool. It's really and entirely up to you and up to your budget, how much you can afford. But believe me, you need to invest in good teddy bear. For myself, it's a teddy bear because first of all, it gives that warmth. It's quite thick. And another thing, this is really classic design coat. This will always be in style, especially if you choose in the colors like camel, brown, beige or black. I do have it in a kind of brownish camel, and it's a really classic color for this coat, and it suits to everything, to all the boots I have, it suits to all the clothes I have. So for me, it's a must-have number 4 for myself, and this will be hard. I decided I want to experiment a little bit with my style, and I am looking to purchasing a hood-like hat. I seen them for a few years, but I never actually attempted to buy or try. And now I got a feeling I need to buy one. I kind of like an idea wearing hood on my hat. And there are two, I think, options. One is really chunky, quite oversized. If it's really cold, I don't think it will do the job. I think if it's really cold, you might need to go for the wool one, which is quite tight to your hat. And I've seen some brands are doing really great options, to be honest. They are introduced really great models, great colors, really, I would say, basic colors that would suit to most jackets or coats. Anyways, I think it's really cool detail, but those people who quite skeptical like me 2 years ago, I would recommend you to buy obviously knit wool mix or pure wool hat, beanie if you want. And my recommendation would be here, play with the colors, add colors. Last year I bought myself really bright red beanie, and I think the colors will give you that stylish detail. Here obviously you go for your favorite. It doesn't mean that you have to buy red. Maybe you love yellow, who knows. Right, so if we talk about boots, I picked for myself two must have. So really first, this will be the over-knee boots. I have really high over-knee boots. I am always wearing them during the winter with the dresses and the skirts. They don't have any fur inside. They are quite tight to my leg. But if you wear fleece tights and your wool tights, so you still feel warm and you still look super cool, super stylish, feminine, and you know, they give that dramatic detail to your outfit. So fantastically working with the mini, with the midi, and obviously with the maxi, with the splits, work perfectly. You look cool, you keep that intrigue with these kind of boots, adding that edgy notes to your outfit, but at the same time you will feel warm because your legs obviously are covered. And second choice for my boots, so I adore, I think this is a German brand and it's called Zinn, and they do really good boots. They have really good leather boots. I am wearing them for so many years. I keep coming back and buying their boots, and here I have really chunky, quite big platform, mid-calf, kind of military inspired boots. If you will be lucky, and maybe in your country, depends where you live, you might have the one with the fur inside. This winter I have without fur, but they still have a big platform to keep my feet quite far up from the cold ground, so I still feel warm. But obviously I'm gonna put the wool socks, or again fleece tights and wool tights kind of style boots. They are perfectly matching with the midi, mini skirts, maxi skirts and dresses, so they are fantastically adapting to your winter styles. Myself, I wear the boots from the Zinn for so many years now, and I can only recommend guys to pay your attention, because these are really good boots that serve you quite a few years, and they always look quite stylish. I'm buying them from Zalando, and I know that the sizes are sold out really quickly, so heads up and check them out now if you like something like that. And another thing what I'm gonna say, so I do have quite wide feet, and obviously wearing knit socks and wool socks, your feet will get a bit more wider, so I always go with the half size, let's say 5.5. If I'm choosing spring boots, then I would go for my normal size, like 5. So I discussed 5 must have for the cold weather. So again, this was the warm underwear with the tops and tights. These were the roll-ups. This was the teddy bear coat, Max Mara or something similar. Hats, and especially the hood inspired hats. The boots over knee and mid-calf boots. And finally, guys, the sixth thing, I cannot imagine my style, I cannot imagine myself being chic and stylish during the winter, and not only, without red lipstick. But I'm not gonna discuss with you red lipsticks, because there is something more important you need to know when it comes to winter. This is the lip balm. I'm using this one, so this is a DHC lip cream. I am using this lip balm for 7 years at least. I'm using this all year round, and I have quite a few of them. I'm buying straight away, like a few of them. I keep them in the fridge because they're melting down. It has really short expiry dates. The ingredients are really good, and I can only recommend. So before applying any lipstick, I am first applying the lip balm. So for me, it's a must-have. I cannot imagine my any day without a lip balm, especially now when it's winter. When home you have the heating on, it will dry out your lips. Believe me, it does. So I am applying this when I'm at home. I'm applying this when I'm going to cold weather outside, and to be honest, I'm applying this before going to sleep as well. I'm kind of obsessed with this one. It's really good. So guys, girls, I discussed my 6 must-haves, and these are my personal. Maybe you want to share with me how you keep yourself warm during the winter, or maybe you are living at the extreme cold weather. So maybe you have some secrets that you can share with other people who will watch and read the comments. Thank you very much for watching me today. I really hope you got something for yourself, and I really hope to see you back on my channel. And thank you, and bye.